Libra, if you clicked on this reading because you felt that sudden, undeniable pull, that feeling that someone saw you once and just knew you were the one, then you are exactly where you need to be. The universe has brought you here because that person can no longer hide their feelings. But here is the twist, the beautiful, heart-tracing secret they've been keeping from you. They haven't just been watching you from afar. They have been fighting their own destiny, terrified of how deeply you've changed them. And today, the mask is finally slipping. Before we uncover what they are about to reveal to you, tell me in the comments where you are watching from today. And please like this video and subscribe to our spiritual family to claim this beautiful energy. Welcome, beautiful Libra, to this sacred space on this pivotal day, the 21st of August, 2026. Take a deep breath in. And as you exhale, let go of the heavy expectations of the outside world. You are here in this exact moment because the cosmos has been whispering your name, guiding your spirit to this very frequency. Today, we are stepping into a profound cosmic promise, beautiful and surprising blessing that has been quietly making its way toward you. The universe is finally ready to unveil the truth of a connection that has been burning brightly in the spiritual realm, even when the physical world felt silent. But I know that getting to this moment has not been easy. There has been a deep, lingering emotional tension within you lately. You have been waiting, wondering, and perhaps even doubting. There has been a quiet heartache, a shadow of uncertainty that creeps in during the late hours of the night when you ask yourself if what you felt was truly real, or if it was just your own beautiful heart projecting its desires. You have felt the frustration of misaligned timing, the sting of unspoken words, and the heavy burden of carrying the emotional weight of this connection all by yourself. It is exhausting to hold on to hope when the physical signs seem to be hiding from you. Yet, I need you to listen to me very closely right now. Those delays were never denial. The silence you experienced was not an absence of love. It was the universe protecting your energy while it prepared the foundation for something unshakable. Every moment of waiting was a divine unfolding, sacred pause required to clear the karmic debris so that when this person finally steps forward, there is nothing left to block their path to you. The universe does not delay to deny you. It delays to align you with your highest good. Think of the lotus flower, which must sit in the dark, muddy waters for a long time before it can breach the surface and bloom into the sunlight. Your spirit has been in that muddy water, Libra, but the surface is finally breaking. The cosmic waters are parting, and the truth of this person's feelings is rising to the surface, undeniable and pure. They saw you, and in that single, fleeting moment, their soul recognized yours. They knew you were the one, but the fear of such profound destiny made them retreat. Now, the spiritual pressure is too great, and they can no longer hide the magnitude of what they feel. To confirm this beautiful shift, the archetypal energies of the lovers and justice are stepping forward in your reading. The lovers speaks to this divine mirror soul connection, the undeniable pull that cannot be logicized or ignored. Justice, your ruling archetypal energy, signifies that the scales are finally balancing. What was once out of alignment is now being corrected by the hands of the divine. Please remember, my dear Libra, that while this reading is channeled specifically for your collective energy, it is always a general guidance. Filter these messages through your own beautiful intuition, keeping only what resonates deeply with your spirit and releasing what does not. But that is not all, because the universe is also showing me that this profound romantic revelation is just the beginning of a much larger blessing. Later in this reading, we are going to dive deep into how this energy shift is going to transform your finances, heal your physical body, bring peace to your family, and elevate your career. The ripples of this cosmic correction will touch every single area of your life, bringing a harmonious flow that you have been praying for. Before we move deeper, I want to share the specific frequencies that will amplify this incoming blessing for you today. Your lucky numbers for this 21st of August, 2026, are 7, 14, 22, and 33. These are not just random digits, they are master numbers of spiritual awakening, divine partnership, and karmic completion. When you see these numbers on clocks' receipts or license plates, take it as a direct wink from the universe, confirming that you are on the right path. Your lucky colors today are pastel pink and shimmering gold. Pastel pink opens your heart chakra, softening any remaining defenses and inviting gentle, unconditional love into your aura, while gold aligns you with divine abundance and high vibrational protection. Wear these colors, surround yourself with them, or visualize them enveloping your body to magnetically draw in the promises of this reading. There is something deeper here regarding your personal mindset as you navigate this beautiful transition. As a Libra, your natural inclination is to seek harmony and balance in the external world, often at the expense of your own internal equilibrium. But today, the universe is asking you to shift your focus inward. Your self-worth must not be tied to when or how this person finally reveals their feelings. You are already whole. You are already complete. The patience you are being asked to practice right now is not passive waiting. It is an active, empowered trust in your own value. When you truly know your worth, you stop chasing and you start attracting. Your intuition is your greatest superpower right now, Libra. If your gut tells you that this connection is divinely orchestrated, trust that inner knowing over the temporary illusions of the physical world. The universe is asking you to maintain a mindset of abundant receptivity. Do not brace yourself for disappointment. Instead, prepare your heart to receive the overwhelming love and clarity that is rushing toward you. You are being called to step into a version of yourself that is deeply rooted, unshakably confident, and radiantly open. There is something deeper here, Libra, and the cards are not shy about revealing it. The energy around this person is not casual, not temporary, and not something they can simply walk away from. When the tarot shows the first card for this connection, it is the star, and that is powerful confirmation that you have become a symbol of hope in their spirit. Even if they appeared distant, even if they acted as though they were unaffected, your presence entered their life like a soft light after a long season of emotional darkness. They may not have understood it immediately, but something in them calmed down when they saw you. Something in them remembered peace. The star says that you touched a part of their heart they thought had gone quiet forever, and now they cannot unsee the hope you awakened in them. Then the Two of Cups appears, and this is where the message becomes even more intimate. This card often speaks of a soul recognition, meeting where two spirits seem to say, "Ah, there you are, this person saw you once." But their soul did not see you as a stranger. There was a pull, familiarity, a quiet knowing that unsettled them because it was too strong to ignore. They felt connected to you in a way they could not explain, and that frightened them. The human mind often resists what the soul recognizes instantly. They may have tried to rationalize the encounter, to minimize the intensity, to convince themselves it was only a moment, only, glance only, passing interaction. But the Two of Cups does not lie. What they felt was not ordinary. It was a mirror meeting. But here is the emotional turn, Libra, because the moon follows, and the moon reveals what has been hidden beneath the surface. This person has been confused, not about your worth, but about their own readiness. The moon speaks of fear, projection, old wounds, and the stories we tell ourselves when love feels too big to handle safely. They may have wondered if they were imagining the connection. They may have worried that you were too far beyond their reach. They may have remembered past heartbreak, past rejection, or past moments when their heart was not protected. So they hid, they watched silently. They thought about you more than they admitted. They replayed the moment they saw you, searching for signs, searching for permission, searching for confirmation that it was safe to want you this deeply. The universe is showing me that their silence was never indifference. It was emotional overwhelm. When something means too much, the ego often tries to protect the heart by creating distance. But distance has not worked for them. The more they tried to quiet the feeling, the louder it became. The more they tried to move on, the more your energy appeared in their thoughts, their dreams, their unexpected moments of stillness. The moon says the veil is thinning now. What was hidden is rising into clarity. What was confusing is becoming undeniable. They can no longer pretend that you were just another person in their life. You have become a spiritual turning point for them, whether they have fully admitted it aloud or not. Then the Eight of Wands enters the reading. And this is the card of movement, messages, sudden developments, and accelerated timing. This is important because it tells me that the stagnant energy is breaking. The waiting season is beginning to loosen its grip. Something is shifting behind the scenes, perhaps in their mind, perhaps in their circumstances, perhaps in the spiritual realm, where prayers and unspoken feelings are finally being answered. The Eight of Wands often appears when the universe says, "It is time, a message may come. A conversation may open. A look may become a word. A thought may become an action. What felt delayed is not canceled. It is being prepared for release." What happens next is important because the Ace of Cups appears after the movement, and this is one of the most beautiful cards of emotional beginning. This card tells me that what comes forward will not be shallow or manipulative. It will come from a place of genuine feeling. The Ace of Cups is the overflow of the heart after a long period of emotional containment. It is the cup finally filling until it cannot hold itself anymore. This person's feelings are reaching that point. They are moving from suppression to expression, from fear to surrender, from quiet longing to emotional honesty. The universe is not forcing them, it is inviting them into truth. And when the heart finally speaks after a long silence, it often speaks with more sincerity than words that were rushed. But I also see justice appearing for you, Libra, and this is deeply significant because justice is connected to your sign. This card says that balance is returning. If you felt overlooked, misunderstood, or emotionally underappreciated, the scales are being corrected. Justice does not always bring instant comfort, but it always brings truth. And the truth here is that your value was seen even when it was not acknowledged. Your presence mattered even when it was not validated. Your energy left an imprint even when the physical world seemed quiet. Justice says the universe is now aligning the outer situation with the inner truth. What belongs to you will not be taken from you. What is meant to meet you will not pass you by. There is also the Empress in this spread, and this is a powerful reminder of who you are becoming in this process. You are not simply waiting for someone to choose you, you are being crowned in your own energy. The Empress is magnetic, abundant, graceful, and deeply connected to self-worth. This card asks you to embody the version of yourself that does not beg, does not chase, and does not shrink. You are being called to tend to your beauty, your peace, your environment, your body, and your spirit. The more you return to your own softness, the more you become irresistible to what is divinely meant for you. This person is being drawn not only to your appearance, but to your aura, your warmth, your elegance, and the quiet strength you carry even when you feel fragile. The cards are confirming what your intuition has already sensed. This is not a random encounter. This is not a meaningless attraction. This is a spiritually timed meeting that has been maturing in the unseen realms. The person who saw you once has been carrying the echo of your energy, and now that echo is becoming a voice. They are being led toward honesty, toward courage, toward a revelation they can no longer avoid. But while they are being prepared, the universe is also preparing you. You are being asked to receive without desperation, to hope without losing yourself, and to trust that divine timing is not late. It is precise, but that is not all, beautiful Libra, because this profound shift in your love life is merely the catalyst for a much larger, more magnificent transformation across every area of your existence. The universe is also showing me that as this person's energy begins to align with yours, your own internal landscape is undergoing a sacred renovation. You are being asked to shift your mindset from one of anxious waiting to one of empowered receiving. For so long, you have carried the weight of uncertainty, and that weight has subtly convinced you that you must earn love, that you must prove your worth, or that you must shrink yourself to fit into the spaces others have left for you today. The universe gently but firmly dismantles that illusion. You are not backup plan. You are not an option to be considered when it is convenient. You are the main event, and your spirit is finally remembering its own royalty. This is where the mystical archetype of temperance enters your reading, and it could not be more perfectly aligned with your Libra soul. Temperance is the divine alchemist, the one who takes the waters of your past heartache and the fire of your current hope, and blends them into a golden elixir of healing. This card is a profound reassurance that you are not broken by the delays you have experienced. Instead, you have been in a sacred crucible, being refined. The patience you have practiced was not wasted time. It was the exact amount of time required for your spirit to mature into someone who can hold the magnitude of the blessing that is now arriving. Temperance asks you to trust the blending process. Do not rush the dawn. The alchemy is already complete. You are simply waiting for the vessel to be handed to you. Alongside Temperance, the High Priestess whispers a quiet, powerful truth into your ear. You already know what is real. You do not need to scour their social media, analyze their every move, or seek validation from outside sources. Your intuition has been speaking to you in gentle nudges, in sudden knowing, in the quiet confidence that rises in your chest when you think of your own worth. The High Priestess invites you to return to your inner sanctuary. Light a candle, Sit in the stillness and allow yourself to feel the truth of your own value without needing anyone else to confirm it. When you anchor yourself in this deep, unshakable self-trust, you become a magnetic force. You stop chasing, and the universe begins to orchestrate the chase for you. What happens next is important, because this elevated spiritual frequency is now rippling outward, touching the very practical, grounded areas of your life. The same divine energy that is softening this person's heart is also bringing harmony to your physical well-being. For months, the emotional tension of waiting may have lived in your body. You may have carried tightness in your jaw, heaviness in your chest, or a subtle, lingering fatigue that sleep could not fix. Libra, your body is a sacred temple, and it has been holding onto the stress of the unknown. But now, the universe is offering you a profound wave of physical healing. I encourage you to consciously release the physical armor you have been wearing. Take a deep, intentional breath right now, and as you exhale, imagine a warm, golden light melting the tension from your shoulders, your neck, and your lower back. The healing theme for you right now is gentle restoration. Drink more water to flush out stagnant energy. Engage in soft, nurturing movements like stretching, walking in nature, or restorative yoga. Your heart chakra is opening, and with that opening comes a need for physical tenderness. Be gentle with your body, speak kindly to it, and thank it for carrying you through the seasons of uncertainty. Your vitality is returning, and with it, a radiant glow that others will undoubtedly notice. The universe is also showing me that this harmonious shift is deeply impacting your work and career. If you have been feeling overlooked, undervalued, or stuck in a professional holding pattern, the winds are changing. The diplomatic, balanced, and aesthetically pleasing energy that is your natural birthright is becoming your greatest professional asset right now. A stalled project is suddenly gaining momentum. A superior or colleague is beginning to recognize the quiet brilliance and dedication you bring to the table. You are not being called to aggressively fight for your spot. You are being called to step into your authority with grace. Speak your ideas with calm confidence. The justice energy we discussed earlier is at play here, ensuring that your efforts are seen, acknowledged, and fairly compensated. A collaborative opportunity may present itself soon, one that feels less like draining labor and more like a harmonious dance of shared visions. And as your career stabilizes, so too does your financial landscape. I know that money pressure may have been a silent source of anxiety for you, a background hum of worry about the future. But listen closely. Abundance is not just about the money you make, it is about the energy you allow to flow through you. When you are in a state of fear or scarcity, you unconsciously tighten your grip, which restricts the flow. But as you release the emotional tension regarding this romantic connection, you are simultaneously releasing your grip on financial fear. The universe is preparing a subtle but significant shift in your financial direction. This may come as an unexpected refund, a new idea for income, generous gesture, or simply a profound sense of peace regarding your resources. Trust that you are being provided for. The divine economy is always balanced, and your season of financial ease is being woven into your reality right now. There is something deeper here, Libra. All of these areas, your love, your health, your career, your finances, are not separate islands. They are connected by the golden thread of your own self-worth. As you rise in your own estimation, every area of your life rises to meet you. You are stepping into a season where things are no longer forced. They are flowing. What happens next is important, because we must now turn our gentle gaze to the very heart of this reading, your love life, and how this divine, unstoppable energy manifests depending on where you currently stand. The universe does not speak in vague generalities when it comes to matters of the heart. It speaks in specific, resonant frequencies tailored to your unique journey. Whether you are navigating the quiet waters of singlehood or the deep, complex currents of a committed partnership, the cosmic shift occurring on this 21st of August, 2026, is designed to bring you profound clarity and emotional fulfillment. For the single Libra, this is the climax of the promise we uncovered at the beginning of this reading. The person who saw you once and felt that undeniable pull is no longer content to remain a silent observer in the background of your life. The universe is actively orchestrating a collision course between your paths. This is not about you changing your appearance, altering your personality, or putting yourself out there in exhausting, forced ways. This is about you radiating your natural, magnetic Libra essence. The Knight of Cups is stepping into your energy field right now, representing a romantic message, a thoughtful gesture, or a sudden, heartfelt approach that will catch you beautifully off guard. They are gathering their courage, and the spiritual momentum is entirely in your favor. But I must acknowledge the emotional turn that often accompanies this phase. I know that modern dating can feel incredibly wearying. You may have grown tired of superficial connections, of conversations that fizzle out, of giving pieces of your heart to those who do not know how to hold them. That exhaustion is valid, and the universe honors it. However, I need you to understand that this specific connection is different. It carries the weight of destiny. It is not built on fleeting attraction, but on a deep soul level recognition. The weariness you feel is simply the old chapter closing, making room for a love that feels like coming home. For the Libra who is already in a relationship, this powerful energy manifests as a profound reawakening. Perhaps there has been a period of routine, a subtle distance, or unspoken tension that has left you wondering if the spark is fading. The universe is showing me the card of the sun, illuminating your partnership. This is a beautiful omen of renewal, warmth, and joyful clarity. Your partner is about to see you with entirely new eyes. The veil of everyday stress is lifting, and they are suddenly remembering exactly why they fell in love with you in the first place. They are noticing your grace, your intelligence, and the unique light you bring into their world, and they are feeling a surge of gratitude for your presence. Yet, this reawakening may require a gentle emotional turn on your part. It might feel vulnerable to drop the shield of, we are fine, and admit, I need more of us, or I miss our deep connection. But that very vulnerability is the exact key that unlocks the next level of intimacy. When you softly express your needs without accusation, you invite your partner to step up and meet you in that sacred space. The universe is clearing the air between you, making room for honest, heart-centered communication that will strengthen your bond in ways you have been praying for. The universe is also showing me a beautiful, necessary shift within your family dynamics. Libra, you are so often the natural peacemaker, the one who absorbs the tension, smooths over the conflicts, and sacrifices your own comfort to keep the surface calm. But this month, the spiritual directive is shifting. You are being called to move from simply keeping the peace to creating true, authentic harmony. These are two very different energies. Keeping the peace often requires you to silence yourself. Creating harmony requires everyone to be heard. There is a deep emotional realization waiting for you here. You may suddenly see that you have been carrying emotional burdens, worries, or expectations that do not actually belong to you. A gentle but firm boundary is required, and the universe is giving you the grace to set it with love, not anger. The Four of Wands appears in your family sector, speaking of a joyful, stable, and celebratory home environment. But this stability is built on a foundation of mutual respect. By honoring your own limits, you are actually teaching your family how to love you better. And in turn, you are inviting a deeper, more genuine peace into your household. Let us now speak of your energy and emotional tone right now, because this is the foundation upon which all these blessings are built. For a long time, your aura has carried a subtle, heavy frequency of holding on. You have been bracing for impact, waiting for the other shoe to drop, or anxiously monitoring the horizon for signs of change. But as we move through this pivotal day, I see a profound lightening of your spirit. The tightness in your chest is beginning to dissolve, replaced by a soft, expansive openness. There is a beautiful, almost intoxicating sense of relief washing over you. It is the feeling of finally setting down a heavy suitcase you have been carrying for miles, only to realize the journey was meant to be light all along. You are transitioning from a state of anxious anticipation to empowered receptivity. You are remembering how to trust the flow of life. Your emotional tone is shifting from fragile hope to grounded confidence. You are no longer asking the universe, will this happen? You are now stating, I am ready to receive what is mine. This shift in your internal frequency is the most powerful magnet you possess, and it is pulling your highest good toward you with irresistible force. But that is not all, because the cosmos has still more guidance to offer regarding your focus, your studies, and the beautiful souls who are most aligned with your journey right now. The tapestry of your destiny is rich, and every thread is being woven with intention. There is something deeper here, Libra, subtle but profound shift in the way your mind processes the world around you, and it is absolutely vital to the manifestation of everything we have discussed. The universe is not only rearranging your romantic and financial landscapes, it is also sharpening your intellect and clarifying your purpose. If you are a student, a lifelong learner, or someone currently navigating a period of intense mental focus, this message is specifically for you. For the past several weeks, you may have experienced frustrating mental fog. You might have sat down to study, to work on a passion project, or to plan your next steps, only to find your mind drifting back to emotional uncertainties. It is completely natural. When the heart is heavy with unspoken feelings, the mind struggles to concentrate. But I am here to tell you that the fog is lifting. The Page of Swords energy is now actively weaving itself into your aura, bringing with it a brilliant crystalline clarity. You are being gifted with a renewed ability to absorb information, to see the underlying patterns in complex situations, and to articulate your thoughts with a precision that will leave others in awe. But here is the gentle emotional turn you must be aware of. With this returning clarity comes the temptation to overthink, to analyze every detail until the joy of learning or creating is drained away. The universe is asking you to find the sacred balance between focus and flow. You are not meant to carry the weight of an entire syllabus, a massive project, or the entirety of your future all at once. You are only meant to take the next right step. When you feel overwhelmed, pause, close your eyes. Remind yourself that your intellect is a beautiful tool, but it is meant to serve your spirit, not enslave it. Break your goals down into small, manageable, even joyful increments. Celebrate the completion of a single chapter, a single email, a single focused hour. This is not procrastination. This is strategic, compassionate self-leadership. The universe rewards consistent, gentle effort far more than it rewards frantic, burnt-out bursts of energy. Now, let us speak of the souls who are vibrating at the exact frequency needed to support you through this beautiful, transformative season. As you step into this new chapter of clarity and romantic anticipation, the universe is strategically placing specific zodiac energies around you to act as anchors, mirrors, and catalysts. These are the signs that understand your language without you having to translate your soul. First, there is the brilliant, communicative energy of Gemini. If you have a Gemini in your life right now, or if you're crossing paths with one, pay close attention. Gemini is the mirror to your air element, reflecting your thoughts back to you with wit, lightness, and profound understanding. Right now, a Gemini can help you articulate the very feelings you have been struggling to name. They bring a playful, curious energy that can pull you out of your head and back into the present moment. They are the ones who will listen to your theories about this connection without judgment, offering the objective, refreshing perspective you need to see the situation clearly. They remind you that communication does not always have to be heavy. Sometimes, it can be a joyful, effortless dance. Second, the universe is highlighting the steady, visionary presence of Aquarius. Aquarius energy is currently acting as a protective shield around your highest potential. While you may be caught up in the emotional nuances of the present, an Aquarius friend or ally sees the grand, sweeping arc of your future. Are the ones who will gently but firmly remind you of your independence, your brilliance, and your inherent freedom. If you ever feel yourself shrinking or compromising your boundaries to keep someone else comfortable, an Aquarius will be the voice of reason that calls you back to your power. They offer a unique blend of detached objectivity and fierce, unwavering loyalty. They believe in your destiny so strongly that their belief alone can help reignite your own faith when it flickers. Third, we must acknowledge the warm, radiant, and unapologetic energy of Leo. Oh, Libra, you need this fire right now. Leo is the sign that sees your royalty and treats you like the absolute prize that you are. While you are accustomed to giving, compromising, and harmonizing, Leo energy in your life is here to remind you to receive. They bring bold, affirming presence that dissolves lingering self-doubt. If you have been questioning your worth or wondering if you are truly enough for this profound connection, Leo will look you in the eye and tell you, with absolute conviction, that you are magnificent. They encourage you to dress up, to step into the spotlight, to claim your space, and to stop hiding your light. Their warmth melts the icy remnants of your past heartache, making room for new, vibrant growth. These three energies, Gemini, Aquarius, and Leo, are not random. They are divine appointments. They are the supporting cast in the beautiful play the universe is directing for you. Lean into them. Allow them to uplift you, to make you laugh, and to remind you of how deeply loved you are, even while you wait for the main event to unfold. But that is not all. because as you align with these supportive frequencies and sharpen your mental focus, profound spiritual integration is taking place within you. You are no longer the person who clicked on this video at the beginning of our time together. You have released the heavy armor of doubt. You have acknowledged the validity of your intuition. You have given yourself permission to be healthy, prosperous, and deeply loved. The pieces of the puzzle are not just falling into place, they are magnetically snapping together with a satisfying, resonant click. What happens next is the culmination of this entire energetic shift. We are approaching the final chapter of this reading, where I will tie all of these beautiful threads together, offer you a final, powerful spiritual blessing, and give you the exact words to anchor this reality into your physical world. The climax of this message is designed to leave you feeling completely empowered, deeply protected, and radiantly hopeful. What happens next is the beautiful culmination of everything we have explored together today. You have journeyed through the shadows of uncertainty. You have acknowledged the silent, profound recognition of a soul who saw you and knew, and you have stepped into the radiant, unshakable truth of your own worth. Now, we arrive at the threshold of manifestation. The universe is not asking you to do more, to strive harder, or to force a specific outcome. The universe is simply asking you to surrender to the beautiful reality that is already unfolding on your behalf. As we close this sacred reading, the final archetype that steps forward to crown this message is the World. This is the ultimate card of completion, wholeness, and divine alignment. The World tells me that a major karmic cycle in your life is gracefully coming to an end. The chapter of waiting, of questioning your value, of feeling like you were on the outside looking in, is closing its book. You are stepping into a new era of your life, one characterized by integration, fulfillment, and a deep, abiding sense of belonging. The person who has been holding back is also reaching the end of their own internal cycle. Their walls are coming down, not because you demanded it, but because the universe has gently, persistently reminded them that a life without your light is a life half-lived. But here is the final, most important emotional turn, my beautiful Libra. To fully step into this new world, you must consciously release the identity of the one who waits in the dark. You must forgive yourself for the moments you doubted, for the nights you cried, for the times you convinced yourself that you were too much or not enough. Those moments were not failures. They were the sacred forging of your empathy, your depth, and your resilience. You needed to know your own strength so that when this abundance arrives, you will not be intimidated by it. You will recognize it as your rightful inheritance. I want you to take a deep, grounding breath right now. Inhale the golden, shimmering energy of the universe, and as you exhale, release any lingering tension. I want you to speak this affirmation aloud, or repeat it silently in the sanctuary of your mind. I am worthy of a love that is clear, consistent, and deeply devoted. I release the need to control the timing, and I trust the divine orchestration of my life. I am open, I am protected, and I am ready to receive my highest good. Feel those words settle into your bones. Feel them rewrite your energetic signature. You are no longer hoping, you are knowing. Before we part ways, I want to offer you a gentle, loving reminder. This reading is a channeling of the collective energies surrounding you on this 21st of August, 2026. It is a map of the spiritual currents. But you, my dear Libra, are the captain of your own soul. This is guidance, not absolute fate. The universe always honors your free will. Take what resonates deeply with your spirit, hold it close to your heart, and let go of anything that does not serve your highest path. Your intuition is the ultimate authority in your life, and it is beautifully, perfectly tuned. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for allowing me to be a part of your spiritual journey today. It is a profound honor to hold this sacred space for you, to witness your growth, and to speak these truths into your reality. If this reading brought you comfort, clarity, or a renewed sense of hope, please take a moment to like this video, subscribe to our channel, and share this message with someone who might need to hear it. By doing so, you are not only supporting this space, but you are also amplifying this beautiful energy, sending it rippling out into the world to touch other hearts that are waiting for their own divine confirmation. Return to this space whenever you need a reminder of your worth, a boost of spiritual momentum, or simply a safe harbor in the midst of life's storms. We will be here, day after day, tracking the stars and translating the whispers of the universe just for you. Until we meet again, I send you the most profound blessings. May your heart be light, may your path be clear, And may you feel the overwhelming, protective love of the cosmos wrapping around you in every single moment. You are seen, you are cherished. You are exactly where you are meant to be. Walk forward in peace, Libra, and watch as the universe beautifully proves you right.